The film opens on a captain, his clothes stained with blood. He enters a shop, clutching a broken monkey toy. The shopkeeper asks him, "What happened to you? And why is this toy broken?" The captain replies, "Thank God, it's not doing anything." No sooner does he say this than the monkey starts playing its drum, and strange things begin to happen in the shop. A rat chews through a rope, causing items attached to it to shift, and in the blink of an eye, an arrow flies out, impaling and killing the shopkeeper. He doesn't even have a chance to scream. This proved the monkey was cursed. Whenever it played its drum, someone would die. The captain knew this. The captain, weary of this deadly game, decides to burn the monkey. And even as it burns, the monkey is shown laughing eerily. As if it has one last trick up its sleeve, the captain mutters, "I'm leaving a terrible burden for my children." After this, the scene cuts, and we jump forward many years to 1999. We see two boys, Hal and Bell, twin brothers and sons of the captain. They live with their mother following the captain's death. Their mother is very busy with her work, so the two boys spend most of their time together. They are always curious about their father, but their mother never talks to them about him. One day, they decide to go through their father's belongings. There, they find a box containing his military uniform. When they open the box, they discover the same monkey we saw at the beginning of the film. Written on the box is a note. "Win the key in this monkey and see what happens." Bell tells Hal, "We should try it." Hal, also excited, winds the key in the monkey. But he sees no change in the monkey. Perhaps the toy is old and broken. Thinking this, they leave it and go out. But they don't know the truth. Anyway, today, Hal and Bell are supposed to go to a restaurant called Life's Kitchen with their mother. They are very excited about going. When they get into the car, Hal sees that the monkey has somehow gotten there before them and is already sitting in the car. He can't believe his eyes. He himself had put the monkey toy back in the box. But he doesn't pay it much mind, and they drive off. They arrive at the restaurant. As they're enjoying their meal, Hal hears a strange sound. It's the sound of the monkey's drum, and a chilling unease washes over him as he struggles to understand what's happening. He had left the monkey in the car. So how is he hearing it here? Just as he's thinking this, a chef's knife suddenly flies through the air in front of him. It slices across the neck of Hal's nanny, killing her instantly. She didn't even have a chance to scream. Everyone believes it was a freak accident. But Hal knows it was no accident. Something else is at play. Hal and Bell are deeply disturbed by their nanny's death, which happened right before their eyes. Their mom takes them to the nanny's funeral. She explains to them that life is like this. No one knows who will die or when. They all return home. Hal immediately goes to the monkey toy and confronts it. "Are you behind all this?" he demands. Just as he says this, his brother Bell enters and starts teasing him. Hal starts telling him the story of the monkey, how it appeared in their car after being put in the box, how he then heard the drum from the car, and how, immediately after, their nanny died. Bell listens, but just makes fun of him. The next day, Bell causes even more trouble for Hal. He spreads the story about the monkey throughout their school. As a result, Hal is ridiculed by everyone. Hal is furious with his brother. In his anger, he goes home and winds the key in the monkey. He tells it, "Kill my brother." He says this in a fit of rage, not knowing the true consequences. As soon as he turns the key, their mom's condition suddenly deteriorates. She was in the kitchen, cooking for them. Blood starts pouring from her eyes, ears, and nose. She collapses and dies on the spot. According to the doctors, Hal's mom died from a brain hemorrhage. But Hal knows the truth. His mom's death was his fault. Overcome with grief and anger, he goes home and smashes the monkey with a hammer. But the next morning, when he wakes up, he sees the monkey, intact and unharmed, back in its place. We then see that Bell is in deep shock. He can't bear the trauma of his mother's death. He doesn't even change out of the clothes he wore to her funeral for 3 days. Then, on the third day, their uncle comes to pick them up. Because with both their parents dead, the boys need a guardian. After moving in with their uncle, Hal is consumed by regret. He wants to tell Bell everything. After some time, he finally confesses to Bell. "Our mom died because of the monkey's drum," he says. "And it's my fault. I wound the key in the monkey in anger. And whenever that key is wound, someone dies." Bell doesn't believe him at all. He says, "Okay, if that's true, then prove it. Win the key again." To prove it, Hal winds the key in the monkey once more, heedless of the deadly consequences. As soon as he winds the key, elsewhere, we see their uncle. He is out riding his horse. Suddenly, he is thrown from the horse. And as other horses stampede over him, he is killed. This incident is enough to convince Bell. He now understands how dangerous the monkey toy truly is. After this, Hal decided he had to keep this monkey toy away from everyone. He puts the monkey toy back in its box and buries it deep in the ground, declaring it contained. After this, The devastation caused by the monkey toy seems to end. The story then jumps forward 25 years. After 25 years, we see Hell again. He's now working as a stock clerk in a store. He has cut off all ties with his brother, Belle. He's afraid that if they were to meet, the monkey would somehow find them again, and its reign of terror would restart. Hell asks his manager for time off. He needs to visit his son, Pete, who lives with Hell's ex-wife. When he gets there, he receives shocking news. His ex-wife and her new husband have begun legal proceedings to gain full custody of Pete. This means Hell will no longer be able to spend much time with his son. These are his last 2 days with him. He wants to make the most of this time. To create lasting memories, Hell takes Pete on a road trip. That night, they stay in a motel. There, Pete asks Hell about his family. He asks, "Do you have a brother?" Hell thinks of Belle, but he lies to his son. "No, I don't have a brother. I'm all alone." The scene cuts. We are now shown the woman with whom Hell and Belle lived after their parents' deaths. Her husband, their uncle, also died because Hell wounded the monkey's key. She now lives alone. Today, she hears a strange, frightening sound in her house. She feels like someone has broken in. To investigate, she grabs her gun and goes to check. She senses someone is in her basement. As she descends the basement stairs, she hears the sound of a drum. At that exact moment, the stairs beneath her feet collapse. She falls through them, crashing onto a glass display case below, which also shatters. She is badly injured. Shards of glass and splinters of wood are embedded in her face. As she tries to see her injuries in a piece of broken glass, she smells a gas leak. She rushes to the kitchen area of the basement. As she leans in near a stove, a spark ignites the gas. An explosion erupts, and her face is engulfed in flames. Screaming in agony, she stumbles out of the house. Disoriented and in shock, she stumbles towards a billboard on her property. As she reaches it, her head is impaled on a protruding part of the billboard, killing her. Meanwhile, Hell is having a nightmare in his motel room. In his dream, he sees his mother in a terrifying form, and he also sees the monkey. The sight jolts him awake in fear. Then he sees his phone ringing. It's Belle, calling him after all these years. Hell answers the call. Belle gives him terrible news. The monkey has resurfaced, and it has started its deadly rampage again. The problem is immense. They have to destroy it, somehow. But even as they discuss this, an argument breaks out between them about who should be the one to find and destroy it. While Hell is on the phone, he steps outside his motel room. He notices a strange noise coming from an air conditioning unit near the pool. Sparks fly from it. The unit detaches and falls, and a live wire breaks and falls into the pool. The water becomes electrified. Just then, a girl jumps into the pool. She is instantly electrocuted and dies. Witnessing this, Hell becomes even more terrified. He realizes that the monkey has become even more dangerous than before. Now, it seems, even just talking about it can trigger destruction. Hell decides they need to leave the motel immediately, so that at least Pete would be safe. But Pete wants to visit Hell's old childhood home, where Hell lived with his aunt. It's something Pete really wants to do. Hell feels he should grant this wish. So, he takes Pete to his aunt's house. There, they discover that following his aunt's death, her belongings are being auctioned off. And among the items is the monkey toy. A young boy buys it. During the drive, Hell reminisces about his past. How he yearned for his father, missed him deeply, but his mother had always kept him from truly knowing his father. And then his father died. Lost in these thoughts, an auction agent approaches him. The agent gives him unsettling news. Strange things have been happening in the town. One by one, people are dying in bizarre accidents. Hearing this, Hell is shocked. He understands that the monkey toy is somewhere in this town. After hearing these two pieces of information, Pete overhears and realizes that Hell has a brother. Regardless, Hell now knows he must find the monkey toy. He goes to the storeroom where all the auctioned items were kept. He figures that any items from his aunt's house that didn't sell in the auction would be stored here. He asks the agent if a monkey toy was part of the auction. The agent doesn't recall specifically, so he opens the storeroom for Hell. Hell begins searching for the monkey toy. As the agent, a woman, opens a cabinet, a shotgun tumbles out from inside. It falls, discharges upon impact, and the agent is killed. As soon as the agent died, throughout the storeroom, the sound of the monkey's drumming echoes. Hell now realizes that Belle is already in this town, but he hasn't tried to meet him. Hell calls Belle and threatens him. When Belle still refuses to meet, Hell starts tracing Belle's location. We are then shown Belle's house. It's clear Belle's intentions are dangerous. The twist is, the monkey toy, which Hell has been desperately searching for, is with Belle. Belle has kept the monkey toy, cherishing it almost like a dear friend. He has also set traps all over his house, knowing that Hell will eventually come for him. And Belle wants revenge on Hell. He believes that their father's death, their mother's death, and their uncle's death are all Hell's fault. He blames Hell for being alone in the world. The scene shifts to the past. We see that back when the two brothers buried the monkey toy, Bell secretly went back later to retrieve the monkey. But he didn't find the toy there, only its key. Since then, he has been trying to find the monkey toy, and he finally found it at their aunt's house, buying it from another girl who had acquired it. He desperately wanted the monkey toy back. When he saw Hell and his son Pete at his aunt's house, he took them hostage at gunpoint and forced them to come to his house. He threatens Pete at gunpoint, telling Pete to go inside the house and get the monkey toy. Hell knows that if Bell activates the monkey toy, it will be disastrous. He warns Pete, "Whatever you do, don't wind the monkey's key. Otherwise, there will be destruction." We see Pete go into Bell's house. Once inside, Bell, who is also there, hands him the monkey toy. But Pete doesn't understand its true nature. Bell forces Pete to wind the monkey's key. As soon as Pete winds the key, outside, the gun in Hell's hand discharges. Thankfully, the bullet doesn't hit Hell. It hits a beehive hanging nearby. Agitated by this, all the bees swarm towards Bell's house and attack Bell, stinging him fiercely. Seeing this, Hell understands that Pete must have wound the monkey's key. To stop whatever is happening, Hell rushes inside Bell's house. But as he enters, one of Bell's traps is activated, and Hell gets caught in it. Seeing Hell trapped, Bell approaches him. A fight breaks out between the brothers. During their struggle, they are unaware that despite their actions, Pete is not safe, because the monkey starts playing its drums, signaling more destruction. As it plays, the roof begins to shake violently. Due to the shaking, another of Bell's own traps is triggered and falls on Bell, killing him. We also see that destruction has begun to sweep through the town. Fires are breaking out everywhere. Amidst the chaos, Hell and Pete somehow manage to escape the collapsing house. They are now leaving the devastated town, and they have decided to keep the monkey toy with them, hoping they can somehow control its future devastation. As they leave the town, they see a lone horseman. It's a grim omen, a symbol of death, representing the destruction that has befallen the town. And with this final image, the tale of this town's destruction concludes.